The same impatience that made me lose out on a potential 750% gain helped me earn a quiet 213% profit later. The difference wasn't luck, it was wisdom. In the previous video, I told you how panic made me sell too soon. Today, I want to show you what happened when I did the opposite, when I silenced that panic, held steady, and walked away with a quiet, stunning 213% profit. Panic whispers, "Sell now, before you lose it all." But what if that red on your screen is actually a hidden opportunity? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you will discover the 5 lessons that turn fear into one of my biggest wins. Lessons you can use the next time fear tests your faith. I remember buying shares in a local growth company around 3.23 Naira. It wasn't genius. I just followed a coach I trusted. My plan was simple: hold for at least 3 years. But the market rarely respects simple plans. By the second day, the stock dipped, then another drop. Every time I opened my portfolio, that company stayed deep in red. The voice of fear, the same one that once cost me thousands, started whispering again. Sell now before it gets worse. Honestly, I almost did, but then I paused. Something within whispered, remember why you started. I wasn't investing to chase noise. I was investing to build something real. So, instead of selling, I waited, and quietly, I found the conviction to accumulate a little more. Just 6 months later, that very same battered stock, the one I almost tossed away in a moment of panic, defied gravity. It exploded. I sold a good portion at 10 Naira 10 Kobo, realizing a stunning silent 213% gain in about 180 days. I took out my capital and a solid profit to reinvest elsewhere. But here's the lesson within the win. The stock actually went to an all-time high of 19.40 Kobo. I missed that peak, showing me there's always more to learn, even when you get it mostly right. The market hadn't changed much. I had. My patience was stretched and my perspective was tested. Because here's the truth. A wise investor knows when to hold, but also when to adjust. My 3-year plan wasn't a prison sentence, it was a guide. Flexibility became my greatest strength. In our culture, we have an ancient wisdom for this exact moment. The proverb says, only the patient can milk a lion. Think about that. In the stock market, the biggest rewards don't go to those who rush, but to those who stay consistent and let time do the work. Markets will always move up, down, sideways. That is not chaos, that is the cycle. This is why one of the world's most disciplined and successful investors, Warren Buffett, famously said, "The stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient." A market dip doesn't destroy wealth. Our reaction to it does. Fear doesn't only strike during crashes, it whispers during highs too. It's not the market that makes or breaks investors. It is how they think and how they feel when uncertainty knocks. So, what are the key lessons here? The kind you shouldn't just hear, but remember. Lesson 1. Emotion is the silent enemy. I almost sold my stock on day 3. That one pause, that single moment of stillness, changed everything. Success in investing is often quieter than fear. Lesson 2. Plans are guides, not prisons. I started with 3 years, but when sound, credible information came, I adjusted. Wisdom is not stubbornness. Rigid investors break, flexible ones grow. Lesson 3. Don't fight the market, flow with it. You can't predict every rise or dip, but you can position yourself to win over time. Let your core investments breathe. Let compounding do its slow, quiet work. Lesson 4. The power of perspective. Remember the 750% mistake I made? That past loss became my guardrail here. I learned that fear is expensive, and that painful lesson gave me the strength to wait for the 213% win. Every failure carries a seed of wisdom. And finally, lesson 5. Boring habits build beautiful results. The real secret isn't flashy trades, it is consistency. Regular investing, reinvesting dividends, staying the course when the crowd is restless. It's not glamorous, but it is how real portfolios grow. I'm not a financial expert. I'm a student of wisdom, still learning, still growing. Every video I share here is part of my journey, and you are invited on this path too. If this message spoke to you and helped you pause before making a panic move, do me a small favor. Like this video to help this lesson reach more people struggling with fear. Share it with someone who panics too easily when the markets dip. And most importantly, subscribe, not for hype, but for timeless wisdom that helps you build real wealth steadily. We are building a community of learners here. Let me know in the comments if you have panic sold any stock too early in your market. Remember, your greatest gains won't come from reacting. They will come from believing in your plan, staying steady when others panic, and turning lessons into leverage. And when you're done here, be sure to check out the confession video that led to this one. Investing loss, I sold my stock 750% too early. Worst money mistake. Until I come your way again, plant seeds of wisdom today so you can harvest abundance tomorrow. Keep your mind curious and your wealth intentional.